Well, it feels good to get back on the winning ledger. And certainly coming up here, getting a win on the road, we'll take it going into the last week of the regular season here with the game against Brown. So I thought we had moments tonight when I thought we had a chance to put that game away a couple times. To Georgetown's great credit, they continued to fight back like we would have expected them to. We also, made too many mistakes overall, either clearing the ball or things like that wound up, kind of kept us from probably scoring a couple more goals and maybe putting some distance between us and them earlier in the game. But it was a good W, and we'll take it.
I was so impressed with your close defense tonight. Georgetown attack had one assist and no goals. How do you think they played? You're close.
Our close defense has been playing well, we a lot of it defensively. We take our cue from Barrett in the goal, and he's been playing much better over the last month, and thought he was very good, especially in the first half. But those three guys, will battle back there, and I thought they did tonight.
What was your take on the atmosphere? It looked like a sellout crowd.
Yeah, this was great up here at night game up here at Georgetown, and good crowd. Everybody was into it. I think we put on a pretty good show for everybody. A good day for lacrosse in DC.
Is this rivalry? Will you be playing them next year and the following year?
I have every intention of trying to keep it on the schedule if we can. It's a natural for us. The distance, the quality of the institution. It's a good matchup for us across the board, and so we'll hopefully be able to keep it on the schedule.
Your thoughts on next week? Obviously, fairly big game.
And I have thought about it a little bit. They are playing with so much confidence right now. You listen to them talking, you watch them playing, and they got it going right now. And they play a little different style than what we're kind of seeing. From week to week. Lars is a good friend, and offensively they play with no conscience, whatsoever. And for them it's been good because gives them a little something to sell, and it's working for them, and like you keep hearing Lars say, it's fun to practice, and yeah, you're right, it is fun to practice when you got guys like that, and Malloy and Ballistri and Blinn are banging the ball around like that. Sure, it's fun to practice, and it'll be an exciting week. I don't want to see our season come to an end, and winning doesn't guarantee that it won't come to an end anyway, but it'll be fun to get ready for a game of this caliber. Having it beat Brown, makes it a little bit, gives it a little more pizzazz, and I think we'll have some fun over the next couple of days. I probably could describe to you adequately how important it was for us to win this game, and so I tried not to get ahead of myself over the last couple of days, because the result of this game was going to change that complexion a great deal, obviously, and so we're very pleased to get this one and to be getting ready to play the Brunos in our last one.
Given the amount of defense you had to play, the limited offensive chances in the second half at least, just how happy were you with how well you guys valued possession and made the most of those late, and also the defense holding up as well?
Yeah, it's funny. I thought we played well defensively throughout. The game. The fails to clear in the first half that almost always wound up in the back of the net. And it was just, it was kind of, mishaps that resulted in goals for them. But in the 6-on-6, I thought we were good, throughout the evening and stuff. And so we've been playing a little bit better defensively. I was saying to Christian, it's related to Matt's playing a little better also in the last month, and so I thought he was especially good in the first half tonight, and so those guys are battling back there on the close defense. We got a good group there, and and like I say, we're going to see a completely different animal this coming week, and we're clearly going to have our hands full.
You mentioned after the game last week just how tough scoring has come. So to get that goal right at the end of the first half, that's just sort of in a blink of an eye.
I'll be honest with you, Patrick, I thought to myself, gosh darn it, we haven't gotten one of those the whole year. It's just, when things aren't going great, you feel like man, we're unlucky, you know, and I've been on the other side of that enough to, you don't even think about it when it works for you, you know, but when things aren't going well, you feel like, man, why are the refs screwing me, you know, and why are we so, why does the ball keep bouncing the other way, you know, and for us to get that one, I thought, no, I actually was quite confident throughout the game that we were going to kind of get this one, you know, and even when they tied it late in the third or early in the fourth there, I didn't think we were done, you know, and so I thought we made some things happen for us, but you know, it kind of epitomizes our whole season. We got to work so hard. Like in the first quarter of the game, you know, we were completely in control of the game, but we can't put the ball in, you know. We must have had 10 good chances, and you know, we work and we work and we work, and we just can't find the back of the net, and so, you know, this would be a great week for Koholland to break out, and for Pinnell to break out, and for Zeddy to break out, and for Lukovic to break out, and Mario, and that's what we're going to try to, you know, see if we can create an environment for them over the next couple of days.
For Zed to get those three, especially the little rug burner there at the end, I mean, that had to be a good sign too.
Yeah. I'll be honest. He's been frustrated, you know, and you know, he does so much for us, and sophisticated lacrosse fans appreciate what he does. Coaches are always calling me, telling me how much he does for us, but you know, he's also, we need him to score, frankly. I would like to play him less on the wing, you know, but I can't really do that. But we also need him to score, and so we've been trying to balance the load there a little bit. But I think he's been a little frustrated because the ball hasn't been going in for him, and we obviously we needed every one of those tonight.
Will you have Murphy for Brown, do you know?
I don't know yet. We'll probably know over the next couple of days.